We're studying Newton's laws for Unit 2 in Physical Science because we have a test coming Wednesday now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what software are you using on that iPad?
Show me.
All right. And what does Show Me do?
You can record yourself,
Like drawing or writing
and talking at the same time.
So why would you want to do this to study?
Then you can play it back, and then you don't have to look through the notes. It's boring. You want to hear it and see it.
Okay. Why do you want to hear it and see it? What good does that do?
You get 2 ways of studying instead of one.
Yeah, and there's like at least 3 that we know about. What are the 3 ways that we know?
Auditory, visual, and kinesthetic.
Kinesthetic. There you go. Kinesthetic.
we are.
And tactile. Right.
Yeah,
So
we are tactile, so what we did is like going on it and actually working with the iPad and drawing on it helps us, and then going back and seeing how we did it and what we did is also another way to help us study. Instead of just reading over boring notes we write in class.
Okay, so Brandon, tell me what app you're using.
I am using Poplet.
Okay, what does Poplet do?
It's where you make like a web, almost like a brainstorm, or like you're using Post-it notes.
Okay, let me see.
And you can draw little things like that.
Okay, so and this is AP Human Geography Populations?
Yes.
All right, so can you tell me what you're doing?
Me and Noah are creating a study stack, and we're doing the matching game right now, and we're putting the information from our global studies chapter 20.
What is a study stack? Can you show me what study stack is?
Yeah. The study stack is basically you put the questions in over here, and then the answer over here, and it will create flashcards, and you can create games with it, like the matching game and the hangman crossword.
Show me the standard flashcards. So it's like virtual flashcards. We've done some study skills that are pen and paper, and some study skills that are technology now. And did you find either effective equally, or what do you think?
I guess it really just depends on the person. Me personally, either way works for me. But I think that this is more interactive. Like you can do more things and quicker, so you get more study time instead of working on making like how to study. So.
Okay, your study stack is loaded now. So show me how this works.
The flashcard. So.
Right now, I am collaging these 2 pictures that show Newton's second law to create an haiku deck as our study guide. So right now, this is our first slide, and so I was trying to make it so this is a little bit more shifted down. But I have Newton's second law, and then what it tells you is a little picture on the top.
All right, and what is Newton's second law?
When a net force acts on an object, the object will move in the direction of the net force. And force equals mass times acceleration.
Okay. So what is your learning style?
I'm a visual auditory, and she is a visual tactile, right? And then Jessica's a visual, so we decided to just go with all visual and do this.
So are you dividing up the laws and each making part of this, or how's that going?
Yeah, they're gonna kind of draw other pictures, and we're using Sketch to draw them, so that we can have arrows and stuff like that. And then we're gonna all email it to each other, so we all have the same study guide.
What you doing, Zach?
I am taking pictures of my book and then going into Sketch and highlighting things. Use that.
Have you done close reading in any of your classes so far?
IBA,
Which is
Integrated Business Applications.
right. So you know what I mean when I say close reading. What does it mean?
Like you analyze the reading and then like you try to find things to go with it.
And there's a way of marking the text, right?
Yeah.
So could you mark the text of your textbook that way with this app?
I go through and find the main points and things.
Good. Thank you.
We're using our physical science, and we have to do word problems, and we have to do different kinds of word problems given with formulas like velocity is equal to the formulas are speed is equal, and with that information given, we've calculated how to find our mass, our force, our acceleration, our speed. And
So how are you using that that iPod there in your hand to help
we're
learn
using
that?
Show Me, which is an app that you get to draw and use and talk to make. It's basically like a whiteboard that never ends with a voice that you can add voice to it. And we're adding our voice and we're talking along and giving instructions how to do it. And then
How does that help your studying, adding the voice?
I can let Thomas answer that too.
Okay, cool.
I'm tactile, so making it works really well. And Luke is visual tactile, so him making it and seeing it also helps him learn it. And because we're displaying the information like that, it's just like it's a better way than just looking at the book. And reading it.
Now, Thomas, I know that you're really computer savvy. Like you love your computer, right?
Yeah.
Really good.
Okay. So what is it like to be able to have access to that technology here at school?
It's really cool. It's like regular computers usually don't have apps like this. They're not touchscreen technology. So to be able to actually make it and use studying skills like that is really cool.
Okay. So the iPad in particular plays to the strengths of a tactile learner.
Yeah.
Because you're not just typing, you are.
Making it.
Yeah, and you get to touch the screen and touch tactile, right? That all goes together.
Yeah.
So that's perfect. How do you feel like this is helping with studying your content for your classes?
I think it's a lot better because I'm used to just reading the book and I get bored and it makes it so my information I'm studying for isn't as good. But now I'm having more fun. It's more interactive to study this way than just reading it. So
Okay.
it's better that way.
Cool. So you might actually choose to study if it's fun.
Yeah.
Well, it makes school fun. It makes school where you want to come, a place you want to come, because it's not. You can't have technology. You can't have your phones. You can't have your iPad out. It's bring your iPad. Get in certain classes. Use your phone. Look up information. Use it to help you find stuff. Use it to make it. You make it a part of how you learn, and that's with the age of where we are in this century. I mean, technology is becoming more and more a part of how we live in our day-to-day lives. So having school and be able to incorporate that is a great thing, in my opinion.